Hey everyone, I hope that you all are having an absolutely wonderful day. It is time to update my team project pan. This is my rolling style project pan where I finish something or hit a goal, roll it out, and roll something in. We're near the end of the year. We're so close. So I'm sort of wrapping things up. I think last month as I started to use things up, I wasn't rolling new things in just to try and use up all the items that I've had in my projects at this point. And I do have another empty, which I will quick share with you. I do have a declutter and things that aren't quite done. There's more than one of them that I'm really hopeful I will finish by the end of December. I will not have quite the same amount of time between like this update and my year-end finale to finish things off as I normally would in a month's time, but I'm still hopeful. So before I get started, let's talk about the tea of the day. So this is an interesting one. This is a fun one. So this is from a brand called Seriously Tea, and this is the pumpkin spice tea. When I saw that, I was kind of like, oh, because I thought for sure it would be flavored, and there's something about artificial flavoring in tea that kind of gives me a headache. I don't really like it, but this doesn't have any artificial flavoring in it. It's just black tea, pumpkin, cinnamon, clove, allspice, nutmeg, and ginger. And it does taste a little different than just regular chai would. The addition of the pumpkin does add something extra. It's not going to be full-blown flavor like a chai or like a pumpkin spice latte would be, but I do really like it. I did put a splash of milk in there and it's yummy. Okay, let's start with my empty. I finished off the body milk I was working on. There's a little bit clinging to the sides here that I could not get out. The containers for these, this is from Fourth Ray, which is ColourPop's sister brand. It's really kind of thick plastic, and trying to squeeze product out of this is actually pretty hard. Like I cannot get the little remnants there out of the bottom. So I'm counting this as an empty. Yay! Another one of these moisturizers like this, they tend to kind of pile up on me. So happy to have another one gone. The declutter is going to be this powder from L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal True Match. I have the shade W2 Light Ivory. So I tried this several different ways and I never liked how my makeup looked. It was crazy how I would put it on and think, I don't know if it did much, but by the end of the day, my makeup looked noticeably worse than if I hadn't used this. So I even tried using it with like a wet sponge and doing it, or not a wet sponge, a damp sponge, and then kind of pressing into the skin. I've heard some people really like that. All I accomplished in doing was giving it serious hard pan. You can see the shiny spot there and where I was trying to scratch the hard pan off. But I didn't feel like it actually did anything for my makeup. I feel like I've really given this a chance, and at this point I'm ready to just let go of it. I know some people really like this. Emily Noel talks about this one. It didn't work out for me. Okay, let's get into the rest of my updates. So I have been working on this small Smashbox primer. This is the Radiance Photo Finish Primer, so it's supposed to give you a highlighted face. I have been very slowly working through this. You can see my little mark. I barely used any, and someone gave me a very helpful tip last time to mix this with my body lotion to try and use it up, and I think that's a really good idea, but I admit I thought that was cheating a little bit because of the time of year where I am. I'm not necessarily going for the glowy light look. Like I'm very covered up at all times. I kind of feel like this is a summertime thing to try and mix in with your body lotion, but in desperation to use it up, I might start doing that here in December anyway. I'll just have glowy legs here at home, and I think that's the only way this will get used up. I just forget to reach for it to put like under my foundation, and I just don't really. I much prefer to reach for my other highlighters. So anyway, that's going to be a goal for next month. Okay, so this little mini Tarte Shape Tape, I have finally figured out a way to use it. I have been mixing it with my MAC Studio Radiance Foundation, which is a little too dark for me. And that is the only way I found that I like using this. And I'm actually feeling pretty positive about it. You know, you can't really see how much is left since it's clinging so much to the sides. However, when I pull it out, it does seem like there is less product on the little doe foot. So I feel like I am making pretty good progress on this. I'll put the weight up on the screen for this one. I'm going to continue working on it in that way throughout the month of December. We'll see how far I can get on it. Hard Candy, my Longwear Sheer Envy setting spray. I have really been slacking in the setting spray department. I thought for sure this would be gone by now. Last year I did so well with sprays, and the year before that. This year I've been really struggling. I can tell there's not a whole lot left in there. Again, I'll put the weight difference on the screen. I doubt I'll be able to finish this though. I just don't seem to be reaching for sprays lately, but I am gonna try. For brows, so I've been working on this Benefit 24-hour brow setter gel. I really like this. It is what I'm wearing in my brows today. This stuff does not let your brows move. It works. It's amazing. And so I've been using it, I think, almost every time I do my brows. Sometimes I feel like using a tinted brow gel, so I don't use it, but most of the time, this is what I use. I don't really feel like I'm near the end of this though. I feel like brow gel kind of lasts and lasts and lasts, and I can't really tell, unfortunately, how close I am to the end on this, but I will continue working on it. The lip gloss I've been working on, this one from e.l.f., the tinted lip oil in the shade Mocha Kiss, which is now a discontinued shade. Why? So this is where I was beginning of last month. This is where I am now. I actually think the actual product in there is a little bit lower than that. I think it's clinging to the sides a little bit. So I'm feeling pretty positive about that. I'm really, really happy with my progress. I worked really hard on this. I really want another lip gloss or lip oil empty by the end of the year. If I don't make it by the end of December, at least this will be an easy empty for next year. But I'm gonna try really, really hard to finish it off this month. And guys, I am so close on this lipstick. I have made this a priority, and look. I'm going to put up a video because all basically what you're seeing is plastic, and I know it's kind of hard to see right now all that's left. I'm going to put up a video of how it looks. You can see it is almost, there's barely anything left in there. I'm going to keep using it until I start, scraping my lips with the plastic as I try to put it on. I'm not going to dig in there to get out all the product, but I feel like there's only a couple uses left on this lipstick, which is so exciting to me. It has worked very well pairing it with that e.l.f. lip gloss, actually. This by itself was a little too pale. Pairing it with the lip gloss gives it enough color so that I can actually wear it. And I'm so excited that I know for a fact I'm going to have a lipstick empty this year. I have never used up a lipstick before. I've used up plenty of lip glosses, but never lipstick. So that is very exciting, but not quite an empty yet. My Eco Lips lip balm, when I roll it all the way down to the bottom, it's like really far down in there. You can see I have used up most of the product, and I do have it marked here on my little piece of paper. So here is where it was when I began. Here is where I am now. I'm actually feeling pretty proud of that. I wasn't sure if I would be able to use up that much this last month, so I only have that much left. Again, I don't have a full month left before my finale to use that up, so I might not be able to finish it. If I don't, it will be a really easy product to use up next year, but again, I'm going to try to use it up this year. The hand cream I've been working on is this one from Dr. Mechanicals. This is the LM Lemon Superfood All-in-One Rescue Butter. I'm using this on my feet and my hands. They've both really been suffering this year with super dryness, so I have used up quite a bit in the past month. I'm positive I'll be able to finish this. So yay, this is going to be another one I'm sure I'll have done by the end of this month. All right, let's talk about this product here. So I got a really good suggestion in one of my last updates to use it as a hair mask to really kind of soak my hair in it, let it sit, and then wash my hair. I used it once that way, which I was able to use up quite a bit of this. So you can see I did have a nice big jump in usage this past month. My goal, you guys, I need to finish this. This has been in a project now for 2 years. I put it in January of 2020, I believe. So must finish this, guys, must. If I have to hair mask all month long, that's what I'll do, but I don't think I'm gonna have to do that. There's hardly any left. Very exciting. All right, those are all the products that I have left that I'm working on. I'm so excited to be nearing the end of this one and be starting anew again in January. Thank you guys so much for following along with this project. It's definitely my favorite project to use products up in, and so for that reason, it's a very satisfying project to do. But thanks again, guys, for watching. I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.